Recently I've been looking at a lot of exoplanets, but in this video I wanted to compare the sizes of some of them. We're going to move from the smallest to the biggest, looking at many of the exoplanets I've already covered and some that I may cover in the near future. Let's find out more. We'll start our journey with the smallest. This may actually be the iron core remnant of a much larger body, and this exoplanet is the rather mouthfully named SDSS-J1228 plus 1040b. Actually, I'm just going to show up now and let stuff happen while some nice music plays. I'll interrupt the music occasionally to tell you any interesting details I've found, but I'll show up now. These planets that we're currently looking at are all sub-Earths. These are planets that are significantly smaller than the Earth. These are solid, rocky planets, and because they're so small, they're the most difficult to detect. It's difficult to know if a planet has an atmosphere or not. Earth-like rocky planets may have atmospheres, but based on their proximity to their respective stars, solar winds may have stripped the planets of any potential atmospheres they may have had. These planets are super-Earth-type planets. These have a mass considerably larger than that of the Earth, but lower than the mass of the ice giant in our solar system. These have a mass considerably larger than that of the Earth, but lower than the mass of the ice giant in our solar system. That's Uranus and Neptune. Super-Earths could fall into one of four categories based on their density. Planets of this type with the lowest density are composed mainly of the gases hydrogen and helium, and are mini Neptune-like planets. Those with higher densities could either be ocean worlds, like planets such as Kepler-22b, or have a dense core surrounded by a thick gaseous atmosphere and are Neptune-like. Finally, the densest are more rocky and more Earth-like planets. These planets are now the gas giants. Planets like Jupiter in our own solar system. They are composed of a small rocky core, surrounded by a layer of liquid metallic hydrogen and helium, and then finally the gaseous form of these two elements makes up the outer layer of these planets. If the mass of these bodies reaches more than 13 times that of the planet Jupiter, then even though they might have a diameter similar to that planet, they would now be classed as brown dwarfs, a strange kind of dim star. To end our journey, this is HD 100546b. This whole star system is very young, only about 10 million years old. This planet may in fact be a coalescing planet in the process of formation, which may account for its very large size. This is a mysterious place, and one that we don't know very much about. Up to this point in time, this is the largest exoplanet ever discovered.